Did you know that after turning 50, most people begin losing strength in their hips, thighs, and balance without even realizing it? We start to move less, sit more, and depend on chairs or armrests to get up, slowly disconnecting from the very muscles that keep us steady and independent. A few months ago, I discovered a fascinating movement from Japan that completely changed how I look at aging and strength. At first, I almost ignored it, just another squat, I thought, but it wasn't. It was slower, more grounded, and focused on control rather than speed. They call it the Sumo Squat. After just 10 days of practicing it for a few minutes daily, I noticed real changes. My hips opened up, my knees stopped aching when I climbed stairs, and I could get up from a chair without using my hands. That's when I realized this might be one of Japan's simplest and most powerful longevity secrets. In this video, I'll reveal what makes the Sumo Squat so effective for anyone over 50, plus 5 life-changing benefits that go far beyond stronger legs. Stick with me till the end. You might just discover your new daily ritual for strength, balance, and confidence. Number 1. It reawakens the muscles that time quietly switches off. Most people over 50 don't even realize it's happening. As the years pass, your body slowly begins shutting down the muscles you don't use often, not because you're out of shape or lazy, but simply because that's how aging operates. There's even a name for it, sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass that begins around your 30s and speeds up every decade after. The first to fade? Your glutes, inner thighs, and deep hip stabilizers, the exact muscles that help you stand tall, stay balanced, and move with ease. And the modern lifestyle doesn't make things any easier. We spend most of our days sitting in chairs that support our backs, walking only short distances, and rely on elevators or soft couches that make life comfortable, but quietly rob our muscles of strength. Over time, those conveniences create a silent weakness. That's exactly where the Japanese Sumo Squat becomes a game changer. Unlike the narrow, traditional squat most people know, this Japanese variation opens your hips wide and activates muscles that have been asleep for years. The first time you try it, your body almost goes, "Wait, what is this?" Suddenly, the muscle fibers that aging turned off begin firing again. Your stance is simple, feet wider than shoulder width, toes turned slightly outward. That position targets the adductors, inner thighs, glute medius, and deep stabilizers, muscles essential for balance, posture, and joint protection. These aren't just for looks, they're your anti-fall muscles. When these areas come back to life, something amazing happens. Your knees and lower back begin to feel lighter because your body finally starts sharing the workload properly. If you've ever struggled to rise from a chair, step off a curb, or feel wobbly while walking, that's your body begging for these muscles to wake up again. And the Sumo Squat does exactly that. It's more than just exercise. It's like reconnecting old circuits in your body that time disconnected. Once you begin reactivating those deep stabilizers, even small daily movements feel smoother and more confident. It's not about pushing harder. It's about retraining your body to move the way it was designed to. This single movement could truly be the reset button your lower body has been waiting for. And we're only scratching the surface. In the next section, we'll explore how the Sumo Squat doesn't just make you stronger. It actually teaches your body to prevent falls before they even happen. Because staying balanced isn't just luck or strength. It's a trainable skill that can literally save your life. Number 2, it retrains your body to catch itself before a fall ever happens. Every 11 seconds, an older adult in America is treated in the ER for a fall-related injury. That number is staggering. And behind every statistic is a story of lost confidence, limited mobility, and the quiet fear of falling again. But what if your body could learn to stop a fall before it even begins? That's the hidden gift of the Japanese Sumo Squat. It doesn't just build muscle, it strengthens something deeper, proprioception. That's your body's internal GPS system, the one that tells your brain where your limbs are in space, how fast you're moving, and when you're about to lose balance. When this system gets dull with age or inactivity, your body's reaction time slows, and small slips can become serious falls. The Sumo Squat works like a natural reset for that system. The wide, grounded stance activates your glutes, hips, inner thighs, and core all at once, while gently challenging your balance. Each repetition sends signals through your nervous system that sharpen awareness and coordination. It's not just exercise. It's like a neurological tune-up for your entire body. Here's the beautiful part. It's safe. Most balance training routines you see online involve unstable surfaces, tightrope walks, or tricky one-leg poses that can easily cause more harm than good. But the Sumo Squat is different. It's controlled, deliberate, and easy to modify. You stay close to the ground, fully supported, yet your body is constantly learning to stabilize itself again. after just a week or two of daily practice. People often notice small but meaningful improvements. Suddenly, you don't have to grab the wall to put on your socks. You step off curbs without that anxious wobble. You move through the kitchen or garden with quiet confidence. Those small moments add up. They're the foundation of independence. The real magic lies in how this move reconnects your hip-knee-ankle chain, the trio of joints that decides whether you trip and recover or trip and fall. Every time you perform a slow, steady squat, your muscles and nerves learn to react faster, to stabilize before gravity takes over. That's what true balance training looks like. And remember, balance isn't just physical. It's deeply connected to your brain. When your body feels stable, your mind relaxes. The fear of falling starts to fade, replaced by the quiet confidence of movement you can trust. In Japan, this connection between mind and motion is part of everyday wellness. They treat balance not as a chore but as an art, something to nurture through small, mindful movements. And the Sumo Squat fits perfectly into that philosophy. In the next part, we'll look at something that frustrates nearly everyone after 50, stubborn belly fat, and a slowing metabolism, and how this single movement can help reignite your body's natural energy right from your core. Number 3, it gently reignites your metabolism right from your core. One of the biggest frustrations after 50 is realizing that you're eating the same foods, moving about the same amount, but somehow the belly keeps growing and the scale barely moves. It's not your fault. What's happening inside your body is something called metabolic slowdown, a gradual drop in how efficiently your body burns energy. And the biggest trigger behind it? Muscle loss. When your body loses muscle, it doesn't just affect strength, it lowers your baseline metabolism. You burn fewer calories at rest, your energy dips, and fat starts accumulating, especially around the waistline. But here's where the Japanese approach shines. Instead of pushing through exhausting, high-intensity workouts, they focus on consistency and control, slow, deliberate movements that keep muscles active every single day. That's exactly what the Sumo Squat does. Its deep, wide stance activates the largest muscle groups in your body, your thighs, hips, and glutes. These are your calorie-burning engines, and when you switch them back on, your entire metabolism starts to wake up. It's like relighting a furnace that's been running on low flame for years. And it doesn't stop there. This movement also targets your deep core muscles, the transverse abdominis and obliques, the hidden support system behind your midsection. These muscles act like an internal corset, helping you maintain posture and draw your belly in naturally. You won't just feel stronger, you'll look leaner too. After 2 weeks of consistent practice, many people report surprising changes. Clothes fitting better, energy levels rising, and a sense of lightness returning. That's not vanity, it's vitality. You're rebuilding your body's natural rhythm from the inside out. Now, here's something most people don't realize. When your metabolism wakes up, your heart does too. The Sumo Squat may look like a leg exercise, but it's also a gentle circulatory booster. Each repetition gets your blood flowing, improving oxygen delivery throughout your body without putting stress on your joints or spiking your heart rate. It's like a hidden form of cardio, soft, steady, and sustainable. And then there's the emotional side of it. Because as we age, what we lose isn't just physical strength, it's confidence. That quiet hesitation before standing up from a chair or walking without holding on to something. Over time, that fear makes our world smaller. But every time you perform a Sumo Squat, even if it's just a few inches down and up, you send a powerful message to your brain. I can still do this. That single phrase can change everything. Movement becomes freedom again. You get up from the couch with ease, take walks without worry, and rediscover the joy of independence. That's the real goal, not just stronger legs, but a stronger spirit. In Japan, this connection between movement and confidence is part of aging gracefully. They don't chase youth, they nurture vitality. And that's exactly what this exercise represents. Not just muscle activation, but life activation. So next time you think of exercise as a chore, remember this: sometimes the smallest, slowest movements are the ones that keep you young the longest. Final thoughts: that it's not just an exercise. It's a message to your body that says, I'm still capable. I'm still here. You've made it this far, and I want to thank you, not just for watching, but for caring about your health, your independence, and your future. That alone sets you apart from most people who've already given up on movement after 50. We often believe we need something big to change our lives: fancy gyms, intense workouts, or complicated diets. But the truth is, transformation often begins with one small, consistent action. The Japanese have known this for generations. Progress doesn't come from force. It comes from steady, mindful effort. That's what this simple glute-activating movement represents. A few quiet minutes a day that reconnect you to your strength, your balance, and your sense of control. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. Even if it's just 3 or 4 slow repetitions today, let that be your start. Tomorrow, maybe it's 6. Each time you move, you're reminding your body that it still remembers how to thrive. And if you've been feeling stuck, physically, mentally, or even emotionally, I hope this small daily ritual gives you a path back to confidence. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What part of this message resonated most with you? Will you try the simple exercise or share it with someone who could use a little strength back in their life? Leave a comment below. And if this video inspired you, share it with a friend who's ready to take their next step too. Stay strong, stay grounded, and never stop showing up for yourself.